Artificial intelligence, or AI, is a set of technologies that allow machines to perform tasks that normally require human thinking. This includes recognizing patterns, understanding language, learning from examples, or suggesting solutions to problems. You already use AI in many everyday situations. When your phone suggests the fastest route home, when your email filters spam, or when a website recommends something to watch or read. These tools work by analyzing information and finding patterns that help them respond in useful ways. AI isn't a single machine or a single program. It's a collection of methods and systems that help make many of the digital services we use faster, more accurate, and easier to navigate. Artificial intelligence matters because it already plays a part in everyday decisions, even when we don't realize it. It helps organize appointments, translate a message from a family member, guide you while traveling, or alert you if something unusual happens with your bank account. Understanding the basics of AI simply helps you recognize when it is supporting you and when you should pay a bit more attention. You don't need to become a technology expert, but knowing how AI works at a basic level gives you more confidence. You can use tools more safely, avoid common mistakes, and make choices that truly benefit you in your daily life, at home or at work. When you use apps for travel, like checking a route, comparing options, or choosing the fastest way, AI works in the background to analyze many pieces of information at once. It looks at traffic patterns, previous trips, nearby services, and expected delays to suggest the best option available at that moment. For example, apps like Google Maps or Rome to Rio use AI to suggest the best routes, predict traffic, or help you find public transport in unfamiliar cities. Booking platforms use AI to compare prices, recommend destinations, and send alerts for better deals. Even airline companies use AI to manage flight schedules. The app sees data, but you still add judgment. Knowing how these systems work at a basic level makes travel smoother and helps you stay in control, instead of feeling confused when the app gives unexpected advice. AI can make communication across languages much easier. Tools like Google Translate, DeepL, or Microsoft Translator can help you understand signs, websites, documents, or short conversations in another language. They analyze large amounts of text to recognize patterns and suggest the most likely translation, giving you quick support when traveling, working, or helping family members. These tools are useful, but they're not perfect. They can struggle with slang, abbreviations, or sentences that depend on tone or cultural context. Knowing this helps you use them with the right expectations. Great for getting the general meaning, but not always word-for-word accuracy. When you combine their speed with your own judgment, they become a reliable ally in everyday communication. AI doesn't just recognize or organize information, it can also help you create it. Many tools you may have already seen online, like ChatGPT, Gemini, or Claude, can draft short texts, rewrite a message to make it clearer, or suggest ideas when you're not sure how to start. Others can generate simple images based on a description, or help you adjust the tone of what you write. These tools are useful when you want to explain something more clearly, prepare a document, or make a small creative project for yourself, your family, or your work. They don't replace your ideas. They simply help you turn them into something more polished. Let's look at some basic AI concepts you should know. Autonomy means that an AI system can carry out a task on its own once you give it an instruction. For example, when a navigation app updates your route automatically after a traffic change, it doesn't need step-by-step guidance from you. Adaptivity means that AI improves through experience. A tool that helps you write messages gets better the more language it has seen, and a photo app becomes more accurate at recognizing objects after being trained on many images. AI doesn't think like a human. Its progress depends on data, patterns, and many examples. Understanding these two ideas helps explain why AI can be so effective in everyday tasks, and also why it sometimes makes mistakes. Even though AI can help with travel, translation, or creating text and images, it's important to remember that these systems each do one thing at a time. AI is narrow. A tool that helps you plan a route cannot translate a document, and a system that summarizes text cannot understand your emotions. Every AI system is trained for a specific task, and it performs only within that task. This also means that AI does not think, understand, or reason like a person. It follows patterns in the data it has seen. So while AI can suggest a restaurant or rewrite a message for clarity, it cannot judge whether a suggestion fits your personal situation, and it cannot replace human experience, empathy, or common sense. Knowing this helps you keep the right expectations. AI is useful but not all-purpose. It supports your decisions. It doesn't make them for you. As mentioned earlier, AI still has clear limits, even though it is improving many tools we use every day. It doesn't understand context the way people do. It can't make ethical decisions, and it often gets things wrong when situations are unusual or ambiguous. As we said, AI doesn't think, feel, or use common sense. Because of these limits, the European Union created the AI Act, a set of rules that helps protect people when AI is used in sensitive areas, such as healthcare, hiring, or public services. For most everyday tools, like translation apps, travel suggestions, or writing support, the risks are low, but it's still important to stay aware. Understanding what AI can and cannot do helps you use it confidently, without expecting it to replace human judgment. Understanding AI's limits, it actually helps you use these tools with more confidence and better results. What it does well comes from 4 core abilities. It can recognize patterns, like faces, voices, or repeated behaviors, because they learn from examples. It can classify information, such as sorting emails, grouping photos, or detecting unusual activity in banking. It can generate content by creating text, images, audio, video, or summaries based on what they have learned. And it can make simple predictions, like suggesting the best route, recommending a movie, or estimating tomorrow's weather. These abilities don't mean that AI thinks or understands the world like we do. They simply show how AI uses data to support specific tasks, often in helpful and efficient ways. You've taken your first steps into the world of AI. Now, you're better equipped to understand how it works, where it's used, and how to approach it with curiosity and care. As we continue this training, you'll discover practical ways to apply AI in your life and work, responsibly and effectively. Remember, AI is here to stay. Learning about it now helps you adapt, stay confident in the digital world, and support others who are just beginning this journey too. Let's move forward, together.